Southwest.
As I've said, the manifesto captures 7 of the 9 points.
Manifesto amabu NRM dri dua iyo aziri okoru oro mirimalia.
Now today I will speak about only 3.
Inga andrusi maratadia iyo nze lu nari madia aziri ke mimusu amani musu mifu akue seleasi.
The first one is what all of you talked about a little while ago, the one of peace. NRM has been able to bring peace to this part of Uganda, for the first time in 500 years.
NRM iji aiko viniti chita amabu Uganda dia palo korsi ili turta umalia apasita daleni yo asianzu tadia yo amatangiri pie amapaki nga Congo amapaki Sudania iji amani asianzu ba sangati asianzu sifo.
Some people speak about Uganda as if it started with the British.
Ba ziki netikini etaki Uganda ri do andra sa mundungari.
I happen to belong to one of the most ancient indigenous groups of this area. And I know what was happening in the last 1,000 years. We had peace from about 900 AD to about 1400 AD. At that time, much of the area was governed by a dynasty known as Bachwezi. But that dynasty collapsed around 1400. During the time of the Bachwezi, there was peace. That's why in some areas they are worshipped as if they are gods, but because they were brought peace, and then when they left, everybody regretted. Now, when the Church Kingdom collapsed, 1400 up to the time of the British, our kings were busy fighting one another. Buganda, Ankole, Bunyoro, Rwanda, fighting.
Buganda, Bunyoro, Amavu, Western Adiki, Idokidia, Fufu, Meselia, Adifude.
British came, they also Karmajong, cattle rustling.
Mundo never Idokidi, Bazi or Piamari de Pierre, Pere Karamajuasi, Pere Bunyoroasi, Ritwini Adidi, Lazuvini Angopazo.
Then after independence, situation became worse. The wars.
Amadidimu, Drewala Isuzubo, Eliel Falu, Turoromi, Kaliazia di Mirisi, Eo di Maziki, Otoki di Werera.
The conflict between Mutesa and Obote.
Ngiringiri, Mutesa Pima, Pipi, Obotebe, Kianda Viniti.
The conflict between Idi Amin and Obote.
As in the Ngiringiri, Amin Pimaselia, Obotebe.
The was to get rid of Amin.
As even in Giringiri, as in Dundu Surundu, the Maselia.
Then the suffering of the people of West Nile when Amin was defeated. Then the wars between NRM and the UPC. And the wars which were here, you know them, the rebels from South Sudan here, Bamze and so on.
South Sudan, under group Bamze,
however, from 2007, there have been peace in the whole country.
Asianzu di amavu Uganda woro pari woro abasanga di yorsi.
And that's why you hear that so many refugees are here, because there is peace here, and where they're coming from, there is some problem.
Iyo asianzu ni aduzi chidi dibele mini nesasi omunyaleki refugee ki di amavu dia kaka u westnalia asianzu President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni Nijirisi.
So that is one big achievement, which really we should all protect.
Dadi iwaze alu ambo asianzu di le atekia geini ambaki tani kilili muzudia.
And it's not an accident that we have been able to bring peace, because there is peace mainly because of our ideology of rejecting sectarianism of religion and tribes.
Iyo de adikini imuki aparaka rundi niko afazi nduvu dinisi nduvu surusi nduvu yodiasiri NRM imu dibere afadiki draw sase amandi adizo ala yodiasi.
We also reject the marginalization of women and children and youth.
Amadibinada ne okuki and your deki and the Niripe Rekibinanda the tea saru iwidakisi.
We treat everybody as equal according to their contribution.
Sarsidi Balualu by Mazako and the Niri Oku and your de this size evil busi.
Now, because of that,
Dama Dilia
we are able to build a national political party.
Asidi Amuti Amavu NRM Didi Kilili Kari Uganda Dea.
Now, that national political party is very important, because when we go for elections, we win in the whole of Uganda. On the first round, we get majority because Ugandans are together.
Amuti Amavu NRM Didi Adini Amuti Azia Parakaroneko. Aka mani mu voting da, aka mu opetope, ama mani sa drea agate, ama bini ga agate, asanga dia mani yorisi.
If we were a party of religion or tribe, we wouldn't get majority.
Ikadi party azi nduvu dinisi, kanuku surusi, mito voting de Uganda di ako.
There is no religion which is a majority here.
Apazi yozukini dini azi reambon deni re yo, ika dini azi du.
More than 50% of the population. There is no such a group. There is no tribe which is even 20% of the population of Uganda. So once you talk of the language of sectarianism, of religion, tribes, and despising women and so on, you have committed suicide politically. You are finished. You will never go anywhere. That's what happened. This is what happened in 1962. You check the elections which took place in April 1962. Nobody could get 50%. So the reason why we say be united, all of you, it has solved the problem of governance, politics.
Amanga iyondundu chandindundu diki amadibelenga tiniopi amanga echamuke angurenga zoni surusuru ngariyo dini ngariyo amavukari Uganda rengazo.
But it has also solved the problem of of building a strong army, a strong police force, a strong prison force, a strong judiciary, civil service, all the national institutions, because they are national, they are not tribal.
Sarsi, emini na amabu Uganda dia, marani kadukwa askari mwakosa sidi ambamba. Ikamini aparaka ba UPDF si. Mi nera, police vini oko, prison vini oko, bake silibar ki oko, afandundundundu bane angwezo zuri kiti oko, amani nerisi imicho ini enaremu nindeku, ikalefu nde burundu akala siria, ama aworo enaremu maria.
When we are recruiting for the army or police, you normally see these groups coming to every district. Every district has got a quota. They call it a quota. Call it like a share.
Yeah. Emini nebole amani askari ki Syria, amani police ki Syria, amani prison ki Syria, ba afawa size yawa district aluni kini Maracha mivuri ba Kaliri, Koboko Kalina, Zombo Kalitau, Ajumani Kaliazia, Midisuku Suruoro, iki police yati, iki marani yati, iki prison yati, apadibere amani yati anjuji tichitaiji, basangadi yorisi.
So that's how we have been able to build strong institutions which guard now the peace. The politics is stable, the armed forces are stable.
As South Syria, marani amabruki di kilili, asianzu ambamba, vini yo ageite madri kilili, di cheza di kilili, amadibele zoriadi, amangwe zoriadi, awadifo.
That's how you can't play around with the Uganda because we are very strong now, very strong.
Iyo disi leba azima ba paraka, mavi kari Uganda seko. Azkuni zota di amani chazu aleni adi, zota zi angirini, bazi choni aparaka ba aleni aku.
Now, so that is the first point, peace. But peace which came from unity. That's why we talk of the principles of patriotism. Love Uganda, love Uganda. Yes, you are Rugubara, you are Arur, you are Munyankore, you are Muganda, but love Uganda.
Mi Lubarani, mi Aluruni, mi Muganda ni, mi Munyoro ni, te le mima le Uganda avasi.
Because you need Uganda, first of all, as a market for your products.
Ariskuni ile kari amari Uganda readi mini chu afamina oforo.
The Banyankore don't buy my milk.
Lesu mavu daleri barara daleri surubano ve Banyankole di zeki lesu daneko.
Because they also have milk. I have milk, they have milk.
Ariskuni dale barara ivu lesu chi Museveni vu lesu vini chi azijeba azima lesuku.
So they don't buy my milk.
Zeki malesuku.
If I was with the Banyankore alone, I would be poor now. But other people of Uganda buy my milk, they buy my beef.
Suru azin do di Uganda diki lu barapele kaku apele diki ekidibele le suidi zeni eki zaivu ngapi tivu daleri mariariki eki zeni.
They buy my bananas.
Ekibini matoke kanuku abua rivu daleri ekibini zeni.
I don't grow simsim in Raktura. Where do I get simsim from? Where do I get simsim from?
Yes, kini dadi idi chu sungwaya. Dale Raktura dale.
I get it from northern Uganda.
Edebele su chu afaide da kiozizu pari azindundundu Uganda ari maria.
The
ba surubano ve Banyankole diki. You
find the Jonam, the other people are better fishermen than the Banyankore. So these tribes of Uganda need Uganda for market for their products.
Leki woro Uganda askuni Uganda malia midibele chu isu a family mini yari ozizu.
And the West Nilas are making a lot of money.
Ba mavu West Nile iki robia isuria angiri.
From being near the border with Sudan and Congo.
Askuni ama West Nile ama border Congo pe ama vinu border South Sudan pe.
So when other Ugandans are coming to smuggle from Congo and from South Sudan, they stay in Arua.
Askuni ba pa oguba border matia Congo asi Sudan ki ekibela ama West Nile iki Arua.
Whether they are coming to smuggle or to do good business, but they stay in Arua.
Iki sazin simu che tujara larisi te azin si vini azin oguzaru inilezu musoro bezoku osuru bezoku te iki uziru amavu West Nile azin Arua.
So all these Ugandans who pass through Arua they bring money.
Emini ne ba ndundu surundu Uganda iki Arua disi amavu West Nile disi iki amani sende iti amavu pariadia. So
West Nile is taking advantage of its geographical position at the end of Uganda to channel. Please, you people, if you are clever, love Uganda because you all need it. Now, if somebody comes to me and says, we as Banyankwere, I tell him, Satan, go away.
Kini ba su kai mu ibu erido yonze kini abanyankole rudi yo siru dikidu adule amacho zotaiti Uganda de ako.
I am far away in Rwachtura, but I'm benefiting from Uganda from all corners.
Ikini re dale Rwachtura dale teriki amazedia lesu amazedia even dale osu amavurije ifunyoze yanyuje.
And the people of West Nile are far from Kampala, far from southern Uganda, but they are benefiting from the whole of Uganda when they pass here going to Sudan.
Ama ire ngazu Kampala te amorodi Suria askuni apadria kali Congo kali South Sudan ya eribele area mavodisi.
When I was going to pay respect to John Garang when John Garang died, I drove by road all the way to Yei and back.
Inanda uzu John Garang madrarsi South Sudan yadale ye liandra nzilasi disi dini pere Juba dale.
Not Juba, Yei.
Yeah.
Juba was still under the Arabs.
Yeah, ye liandra nzilasi ngazu Kampala imudini ifi Sudan ya pere Yei.
And I remember I discovered a small, nice hotel in Nebi where I stopped to wash my hands and so on.
Isu anda hotel ya zine biada awere imu imadu ozika isu angoda la rizalini.
So clever people understand the value of Uganda. That's why we say patriotism, love Uganda, but also Pan-Africanism, love Africa.
Dibele yobani yori le ale kari amavu Uganda ari asisi le alusi le vina ale suru amavu Africa di amabe nirudi le ale amalale asukuni amorudu su ameselia.
Because when I was supporting SPLM, some people were saying, why is Museveni interfering in the issues of South Sudan?
Ini tanga SPLM the askari under South Sudan ari mazakozursi baki yokini lakini Museveni ni ngari afi Sudan era la riyoya.
When I was supporting ANC, Mandela, so why is Museveni interfering with the whites in South Africa?
Ini anda muzu South Africa mazakozu amutiazabanonve African National Congress Damalia ni murala adoya.
When the Africans took power in South Africa, there are so many Ugandans there now. I hear there are 1 million.
Ikaki muanguda October sasi suru Africa ki woro iki South Africa dal ata Uganda ni amavuri kivini ikidaleti.
They go there to do witchcraft, to do what? To deceive
mukidala ojo mazingaya kan mukilonyisu.
To deceive the South Africans that they have got, they call them sangomas, that's witch doctors.
But
none of them has ever come to thank me to say, please, thank you for supporting Mandela.
Teba muba dale diki dakingadri Museveni vu yozu awadi four. Mi anda di dizu amape mine ziwale jizu amanerisi.
Now, when South Sudan became independent, so many Ugandans rushed there for business.
Andra di South Sudan yari ikodeba na maza South Sudan isu diwala sasi amavu Uganda ki woro ikinzujuba yeya gwangwa mu biasara yo azinga.
Nobody has ever come to say, thank you, Museveni, for supporting SPLM.
Ata ni azalu imimunga warifo fe Museveni ni kini hai awarifo muze adienda ni lidarsi asianju diti angu amavu dizo askuni amalonyi su South Sudania.
But when we were supporting the Africans in South Sudan, in Rwanda, in Burundi, in Congo, in South Africa, it was partly because we needed them and they need us.
Amaniandra damazakozu South Africa si pari azindundu South Sudan asi diki Congo asi diki amaandra bani mazako askundi amabeinini amadripika baka bazako baseliaku iyo amavuri toninga tuku.
So I'm telling you that be careful about people who come and say, I have a political party, or I want to be a leader. A political party aiming at what? What are your aims?
Emi adiki milesi, emi marataru nyovuki milesi. Basiki jimudia ile kini disere cha Uganda, ile cha president ru, ile tado aduyo, aleni enzoku, iyo diari, dile amavuri, ere president, general, Yewori, Kaguta, Museveni, ni amavuri arki woro, Uganda si, vin Africa si woro.
So, politics is like medicine.
Iyo politics is iridiani arole.
You cannot be a doctor unless you understand the anatomy of the human body.
Mi toecha Dr. Ruku ika adama rua alesidale aduniri ni kuria.
And the factors that affect the human body.
And iyo ndundu ba ruani azo ijipiri.
You must understand the diagnosis of your patient. With the NRM, we understood exactly what the problem was, like the sectarianism. We said sectarianism is
NRM. Neki mi duraka askuni neki yo nduvu di aleko. Gamini ne bandra oku adibata mapekudiki te amazinga ipie askuni ale oyamatarako.
Because we don't care about who you are. What we care about is what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you planning to? It is the what, not the who. Not religious sectarianism, we say bye-bye.
Ikayokini ni amutia zimirido dini lezuba Uganda ki trazuworo amayo isengami kalasi nitu miraka.
If you say I look down upon women, we say no, but we have seen women shooting men. Please go away.
Ikayokini ile yo kupidi ati kililiku amayo mini isengami kalasi.
If you say, manamuke bule, you stand here and I give her a gun and you see what she does to you.
Kini leni ama aworo tualu adini yo nduvu diki oyamatara diki ileneko.
So that's how NRM has been able to unite all of you, and that's why we have brought peace.
NRM iti dibele ba diama ti tualu amecha di chitaru.
And the second word I want to mention to do is the development. Now development has started growing. So if you put a strong current, who consumes this power? But if you put the weaker current, the 32 kV, 33 kV. It comes getting weaker because of the distance, and by the time it arrives in Arua, it is very slow.
oko avesi erimucha mabuarua Maracha ko kwadi de okoni di were.
So that's why initially we put Nyagak, we put a smaller station in Nyagak.
The ando Korea, amani yo de Nezuria, amado anda de ati azi Nyagakia, the Zombo district ya, eranda amani de ati nde okofsi agavu si di ji amavu aruaria.
To generate 6 megawatts.
Erilu megawatts Asia.
Nearby.
Lu atiawa agalu amavu si di araria.
And the wires would be nearer, so we would use 33 kV.
Why are you not in here? KV Asia.
But now, because of after the other work we have been doing of like South Sudan becoming free.
South Sudan
and Congo now. Arua is growing and needs more power.
Arua is in the West Nile, Zoria, so
that's why we have been able to bring a very strong current from Karuma now, 132 kV all the way to here.
Sarsi NRM government, Yorika Guta Museveni, Bajidia Tiamabu, West Nile, KVA Turalu Kalina Niri Nadia or Pond Henry, Batu Azidiangani, Basangadi Odyssey.
So for us, we don't do things just because of politics. Wanting to please people even when things are wrong. It's very dangerous. Cheap popularity. We were telling people that the power will come, but let's move according to the plan. Powerful electricity has now come. Now the work is distributed to the sub-counties. And it will be done. That will also be done. Now, as you can see, there we use the private sector to solve the problem. We are going step by step. But we also need water for irrigation. Irrigation is very, very important. I can show you an example of irrigation. Let's see Dr. Muranga in Bushenyi.
Dr. Muranga in eri nyakaivu rezo yisi eri sazi situga kaka yirdia chi amfu baliasi eri nyakaizo ni sai tuga.
This is where our model plantation is. Plantations which we've had, we've already gone beyond 50 tons of yield per hectare per year. My talk is the important part is water, but especially in the dry season. So here we are using irrigation, drip irrigation, as you can already see, using water, especially in the dry season. Drip irrigation, the advantage we get is that it sends water where it is required. Typically, does not depend on national water. We make our own water, which we pump every day. 90% of the water is used for irrigation, and the other 10% is processed for use in pilot plant and estate residential areas. This farm, as per NEMA allows us to use a third of the water.
You freeze that swamp, keep it there. Now, that is government land, which we gave to Dr. Muranga, one of our scientists.
Nyakuri andra government ni Afedi eri doctors Murangani ere yo azi uniza disiri ngapere.
To grow bananas, but using irrigation and fertilizers.
Ere abuasa ere yiayu vini nyaku alare ayu nezu abua de mazoki kililiben.
The consequence is that the nearby Banyankore are harvesting.
Vini nyaku alare ayu zurisi.
Put back the other swamp. Put back the other swamp. I want it.
Banyankore adale ere matoke kanuku abua isu tani tau.
But Dr. Muranga is harvesting 53 tons from 1 hectare.
Dr. Muranga da sasi di tani su kali taurini na iyo rini yia yuzu azini nyaku alare ayuzu risi.
10 times more than the Banyankore.
Pale mudri aga Banyankore pini taisu lu tani tauri.
So we can't go on with this old way of doing crops.
Amato di mu giri bani angu jazu giri ndo ku ewi da sersiki ziko nema maido yia yu nyaka ezozo.
Therefore, in our plans, we plan irrigation for as part of the infra. And you can see that is how God created Uganda. That's how the wetland should look like. Of Uganda, they look like this with a lot of papyrus and so on. Maracha has got 62 government primary schools, 7 government secondary schools. Now the Maracha has got 91 parishes. Maracha dia parish ki amavu kaliorom dinialo. With 34 hosting at least one government primary school. Primary school amavu de ki kalina dinisu. So we have another 34 parishes. Maracha dia kalina dinisu. School primary ki aleni ayo. That's our target now in the coming government to make sure that these ones also get. Ili taudi malia parisidi adizu primary school koko diki aledi otitoti nezu school amasi parisidi malia ra our reform bas. 62 government primary schools. Primary school amavu government diki ni kalia ziadi ni. If you are insisting that there should be one primary school per parish, then 62 parishes would have been covered by now. Otita azi adiki andra de amukeku school ki amavu kaliazia diniri leta parisi kaliazia diniri madiki school pie te otita de mukeku midisu ku parisi azi alunu malia school ki adi na kanuku iri midisu ku parisi azi ki school pie iri kanuku na and some don't. Azi ki di school aleni ayo. Now Maracha has got 7 government secondary schools. Amavu Maracha district area school one of the senior ruriki aziri. But it has got 19 sub-counties. Amavu joagoki mudini oroni. So we have a date now of 12. 12 sub-counties to add more 12 schools. Joago amavu mudini riki ivu senior school ki yo. I can see here. There are 2 seed schools which are being constructed now. School wazi iri senior riki baiki Syria kololo piki All Saints be. When the 2 are finished, then we shall remain with 10. Baka di riki devo erde ate mudri nezuki ni joago woro madiki school senior rupie. But the problem with education in general has been some local people and some of the other national ones. Kampala sidale iriki yoko otita ini otimu keriki ikimu aleni oza pakini anzima laki skulu dani tekinga kirimu fizia tipika kevo. In the 1996 1996 manifesto, I promised free education, UPE, universal primary education.
Andra otita NRM di iliel falu turo romi kaliorom dinazia si general yori kakuta Museveni NRM de kini andra skulu bama lari perina bama fale ni physical tipika maofeki physical te bazim kiyo de jaja agaria.
But some people didn't understand this. They didn't implement it.
Bazi vaki yo intale bama yo riki tini utitari tiniri kaita kuedia amavuti dia ikivini mu ale ni kaja iki abaza iji ale ni.
The DEOs in the districts, they don't follow it up.
Misuku bambo unitari diki vini ba wara district diki ikimu yo de maleki eti vadia.
The head teachers don't follow it up. The head teachers.
Vini mbaba dicheba diki ikivini yo maziki etini.
The PTA board is one area which I control completely.
Sasa isu di maparia zi warebo idi angudari pa ine ile aduyo idi manga ma kambani.
This is State House.
Dedi on the State House. Paria ambo Uganda bori.
There I don't have PTA.
Apazi daki ni kanku tipika maamutia PTA dini yo.
I don't have DEO.
Apazi kini DEO District Education Officer even State House ya yo.
I don't have head teacher.
Apazi kini da ni dichere school azi nini yo.
I don't have foundation body.
Apazi kini da ni dokianda school de ni kani dini disia ni yo.
This is under my control.
Adule.
So I said, okay, let me show that free education is possible.
Ile de tekini anzi amavu kari gandari ichoki skulula ani fizo feza kokorora.
So some years ago I started building what we call presidential skilling hubs.
Ile alidivini biribiri taudi nibo amaido di angwaziki si bani onita onizu bani azingazu bisiri bano mbe munduti si skilling hubs dike.
Let's see the one of West Nile.
Anakinga amavu West Nile yari.
And I built one per zone, West Nile, Teso, and quite like that. 1-1-1-1.
Banga mini amavu West Nile yari da, pa Teso yari da, pa Ankole yari da. Bani anzini sasi azingazu bisi lonyi suzuri.
I could be a land in sub-county, Zombe district. All you had a million for summer day in school time. Now I'm really going to be looking for a bomb.
You know that one, they are looking to see.
Some among the guy, and long like a million of boy, more coin, and
somebody who knows Zulu, come write down and translate for us later.
So, after one more, you may bear my pain you want, beautiful, national, new, Gimana, Macamesha, a child that will go one, Bungo made. Beautiful, I know now what is up your kind, ye some of I don't remember a woman, but any and your, it is a non still, or should not walk out there in power, Moshu corner, and pounds to fire a candle. Any point for the carry down candidate. Any kind of work to Parasenja, I tell you that we are okay. Mother, you can make when you know fire than Manan to this suit of time. The one forward more, be very till the work, man, the power for the year, a big project confirmation. So, I'll fire will move Mukia with your Mukitim and Jay. I will not call the lamp for the bear. I'll follow woman and your king.
Show us the products.
Mi danga afa adi ni dereki alengane.
The products of those people.
Afa ezon de la bini dereki. Ezon ti deni ba. Agupi anzi bie.
Those are products my students make after only 6 months.
They are family nediki, the anzimuba, skulua, onito, oniba, azingazu pisiliki, ikilu skulala, mbazi atoko, iki afadalerki ofo.
Do we have any graduates for the skilling hubs here? Any one of them who happens to be here by accident?
Anze azimuba skulu di malia, yani kitia.
Oh, there is some. You come, you two, you behind there, you come. They are there in the middle, there are 2 of them. Let them pass. So let the little man come and translate for us. What was the girl saying? Because they were speaking in Luo. Let them pass, the 2 children. I saw them, 2 of them. Okay, you go there, go there. What were the girls saying?
Your Excellency, my name is Kolo Kwaimugu Steve Street. The young cadre, she was talking about the hard skills. She lost the parents and she came from Alangi sub-county to be admitted and trained. Right now she has over 500 customers for her salon tailoring.
For what?
Tailoring machine.
Tailoring. Oh,
yes.
She learned tailoring.
Yes. She's getting customers from Congo and Kitenge from Congo.
Oh.
Now the demand is too much for her. She's also training other young people. Right now the issues of the job skills among the young people in Zombo, it has already been improved. And now they are becoming independent. They wish you the best. And long live Your Excellency, and long live NRM government.
You can see her parents had died, so she had dropped out of school. That was, I don't know whether she clarified this.
She was unable, Your Excellency,
to pay school fees.
Just she stopped only in primary 4. But
there
now, because of some other issue, when this skill comes, she even feels that she doesn't need to go back to school.
Very, very good. Okay. So you translate that one. Translate in Rugubara. Okay. Apoyo.
Zambada, emini neda, the andalu class su, one of them primary. Fi school bani, ioni zu disi Maria, alenia iki charanoni, sasi iki kitenge su Kongoa, iki bongore ki so, iki loni su, iki sende su. Iki viato ki de anisa si sende de ivuti ata erta di yoga idi muskulu arusia askoni isu di sende mo ima geitera ima family ma geitera de dibere afa mani leri askoni ereben sa 7 yini azi iki mba charani si iki bin charani so iki bin sende su ni ani 7 azi anje azure peni awadi for yorisi.
Now we have the graduates from... Because in my skilling hubs, I make sure that equal number from the districts of the zone come.
Maracha ki musi, Koboko ki musi, Arua ki musi, Zombo ki musi, Midisuku district, woro. eke muskul amalia te de anti kalafe angeri toku te district woro anti kidaleti school amalia eke azioni disi eke bindimu alenya lonyisu.
So these are ones from Maracha.
Rusi ma erejotomwe.
Let him speak, you summarize. Let him speak, you summarize. You, the translator, you will summarize for us, but let him speak to the local people. Write his points. You must write, otherwise you will forget.
Ma anzi impe pisuzu ana mara muzuru malia me de ana kosi afapa edezuri mega mo ne fanda ko muke sa se me de vade mesuma se da zo ra vini tools bana je ko ngazu ni chafu ni ita jana wawa man so so me ko ma onko rezo angere mega me pinando yo dile kamavu disu tano asitora katecho program ba banzi azikitra levin batamani su ni dane eto yo werare mereto nyangere ba vene ba zuru ma bibi esene vene vinende me vene mi adne ba fa ipe yiri ku kan mi dare ba fa su mesero al tebina wor fo fe mi nyangere ondo amini ji amodero mom jisu wati katu sisi date urua se wane ni onzi azina ler bamba chikenga mri mi jisi mimi de nyaza su ni misi or for many years dia my dia.
Had you dropped out of school? Had you dropped out of school? Had you dropped out of school?
No, I was senior 4 completion. I stopped in senior 4.
Why did you stop?
Because of school fees.
So this is my witness. This is my witness against the head teachers. You summarize. Summarize what he said before the other one comes. You summarize.
Killing hub in Zombo, senior 4, because of lack of school fees, and he wants to increase his schools, and they are not beggars but job creators. Thank you very, very much, Your Excellency, for skilling the youth, and he looks forward to you creating a fund so that they can borrow from it.
I have already put the fund. I have already put the fund at the district. The fund is there now.
Yes. Baba di sende. Amabu district abo anjo deni chozu muzu sende duzu ini ma azi nyiri ta di kali ni ngade ngazuri baba sende sasidi amabu district Maracha abo.
Now, when they were studying, you ask them when they were studying, were they paying anything? No, ask were you paying anything?
Kalile to mudoi vini ma rumuni kini ini muzu skulua zombo adaleria azido onizu disi mbazi ya di malaria iyo fefizi alwani ko ife sende azilale ko nyaka adu afadria afe ini dale.
Thank you. Let's hear the other one.
What phone style dai Rusi bama mbiar kule bonfest ayenga zolo subcounty maga manda ba school vane amanda school avoima alara masina fwa sina sueria fizia kore masikuda mago marachogogo mamta marachabo sende na diorsi amwandra azi school azi disi kana dere ngazo eranda school zombwadai amura afaziba no feda aniyo nyaka basuda yo dia da afadia miliayu mi azakozode mi sugir korasi amura moni ontarara ayanda welding sara madi sina weldani yani asi mafura masadia kazinga bazma workshop wa sende ni adiosi kanku captain ni adiosi madi ngaya zaro fata di ban ledere enta yo yi baban sendo dale ani dipu kabi chara kachaku mobibani ba orende and ba district ya ma diki banende amanda ba skulo dale ode amado le zindanga ma kuki amaku kan ezi district adale biside mo biki banda ndeni award 4 na mavuti simatio afe president ya mari Uganda dini award 4 ngiri erni ban glebadi jizu ondwa babe were anda tire rezu sa da zibisiro ngazu muzo afandazo amabisi mukef award 4.
Award 4.
Thank you, Your Excellency. This young man, Bazukulu, is called Adukule Boniface. He's from Olovu. That's one of the sub-counties in Maracha.
You can go back. You can go back. Let them go back.
He's a senior four leaver. He also dropped out of school because of school fees. And his parents could not afford school fees for senior 5 and senior 6. Then he was enrolled into the skilling hub in Zombo, and he studied welding for 6 months. And he did not pay any fees. Every upkeep of his was provided for in the skilling hub. And he completed it, he graduated, and he is now working in someone's welding section because he does not have capital to start his own. But he can do very good work, and the person he's working for is appreciative. He wanted to start his own welding place so that he can train others, and therefore he thanks you very much for this opportunity, and he looks forward to getting this fund so that he can start his own welding hub within Maracha here. Thank you very much.
The NRM chair, the district chairperson, they came and we launched the circles with the chairperson of Maracha.
The chair.
I launched the circle. The circle. You tell what? How far have you gone with the circle?
The circle.
Yes. We launched it. I put in money.
Our 4 ata mavula Uganda rocha pere eyo bare ni muzu circle lonje zoro balu na manene ara mutia person reko sar se yo azeke cha Uganda dia
Not NRM chairperson, the local government. The local government. LOC 5 and cow there. Okay.
Yeah, thank you so much, Your Excellency. My name is Kolibako Monica, the Deputy Resident District Commissioner of Maracha District. I want to confirm to you that we have formed the circle of all our candidates who completed from Zombo Skilling Hub, and we have received the 50 million in their own account. We are preparing them so that they make use of this money. Thank you so much.
RDC, Deputy RDC, Amaburi Kini, by Su Sende, Amabu Maracha, the million Kaltaura, Babairi, Accounti, Anthony Rimalia, Amadido Titoti, Nezukini, Anthony Mamukido, Sende, the Ayu, Sakoda Babara, Erichi.
Don't kill the lady yet. No, you leave them. Watch. Don't kill the lady yet. Don't kill the lady yet. I'm saying don't. I'm telling the audience not to kill the lady. The circle, listen to me, I am here now.
General Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, if a senator is asking,
I launched in, was it in Munyonyo? Where did I launch it? I launched the circles. No, it was in Nakasero. I launched it recently, about like 1.5 months ago.
Sako and the and Azuni ba disidiki yi don ra etini agadi mba ogogo iridipi andra nakaserwa ini sende daki fezu parindundua tanzi Azuni ba disidiki nere sende million kalta.
They always say 5 came and we put the money. It is not in their pockets, it is on the account of the circles.
Sende dai sadasi Chairman Amavu LC Taudi, Imuanda meeting Dara, Baba sent da account and the Aburia, Adini Baba, Badipimam Fukuadiniku, sent da account and the Piria.
And even this morning, I was speaking with the State House Controller. She's not here. She's moving around, checking those accounts.
Bambo, Dallas State House here, sent my own epiri. Iriatiria, Amabu district woro, send the under in Feda, Iringwa, Bayu Ringoni, Adipia, Ayukini, Iriatiria,
but you are
in the moon reported issue.
You are right to be angry with that young lady.
Emiada, Emitake Okosi, Amabu deputy RDC.
Because they don't know how to communicate with you people.
Askuni, Zakini, Idakele.
Now, let me prosecute your RDC. I'm the lawyer on your behalf.
Yes,
RDC come. So
RDC my munga.
Now, RDC, these people want to kill you Why can't you defend yourself better? The question is, the money was sent to an account in the bank here in the district. Where is that account? What is the account?
I want to say that Your Excellency, there is no bank in the Maracha district, so our banks.
In which branch now? In which branch now?
Your Excellency, the total number of our.
Okay, now let's do this. Now, when you leave here, you ring Centenary Bank.
Kinamani angudo kuria mpuda parudo kuria ile Honorable Dennis. Kinamani angudo kuria mpuda parudo kuria ile Honorable Dennis.
And you check
Centenary Bank Arua.
You check that account. You check that account. Then in the night, you go in the radar, you account, because all of them have accounts, the districts. Then in the night today, you go on the radio.
Yumbedi Obongi, Arua, Zombo, Pakwati, Nebi, Maiseki Wara.
And you can even come with the manager of the bank to say, yes, the money is here now.
Ile bank managers de ki mayoki adada send it here. Le bini ba mamuyo de ki te anjo teru de pini.
The case is. You can contact controller. She can tell you the accounts which you can check. The controller has the.
Excellency, I undertake to comply with your directive.
Very good. The case is now handed to Hamson Oboa.
Or the for the iodi afediri Hamson Honorable Hamson Oboa Madria eringa ioda isu itini isu androsi bangavino du konife androsi.
But the mistake is our government leaders to make government work as if it is a secret from the people.
Iodi waruri sazin se amasande fe government mazin gazura te sande diki baziki matanimba imasia pa oyoni pariworu ako.
Why don't they inform the beneficiaries?
Kata de young basi leta a diki sande da suniari bata eke onve bata de yo diki loini ngodi ni ikita niki na dada sande chabore.
So Deputy RDC, come so that I give you last question.
Ikini nda Deputy RDC re onve dika.
How many graduates from Maracha do we have now? How many from Maracha? How many graduates from Maracha?
Ba anda school di teba Maracha anjite iridiki iki ngwa amviuta iridiki. Tai ba diariki. Anjite iridiki iki ngwa ya. Apa tomu piki adukulebe.
How many graduates from Maracha up to now total? Okay, please. How many graduates?
Your Excellency, the total number of graduates are 82.
82?
Yes.
Okay. So, fine, you go and sit.
Kini baskulu debariki Kalia Rodiniri, Maracha district ya.
They are 82.
Kalia Rodiniri.
So, the point I was making here was that without paying school fees, I have been able to change the lives of these young people.
Iyo tani le obadi ari kini iyo school fees ofezo di katadi yo nisuku anjo dedima idirito jaru ikita zoza Maria.
Therefore, in the coming government, I want really to agree with the head teachers, with the PTA, with the foundation bodies, that we should launch free education for the children of Uganda in government schools.
Kini do really do seriously. Government odi NRM di Malia imudifu di cheba pie tipika pie ile yo ini kini idozuli do seriously afaziba fees fe school government di Malia ile ni alwane ko.
And my Ruero, my resistance center in Ruero is more expensive than yours. My resistance center in Ruero, the skilling hubs, are more expensive than their schools.
Skulu emini ne ani and apaimbazu prisidiki aziniki ti zomboadia aziniki loeruati te alenia sazinse sende alenia bani fe alenia ki angiri ambamba te amabudu mabia pa fe sende alwaniko.
Because in my case, because my skilling centers are few, I need to accommodate the children, to feed them, to treat them and all that, which spends more money.
If school was it Amalia Ianzidani Nyaka Fendi, Iafadria Feini, Iki Aunitoni, Babini Chuma, Ini, Azingazuki, Jani Dani, Iki, Itani Kili, Iki Anguezo, Kankuki Lonisu,
But if we stick to the formula of one government primary school per parish, one government secondary school per sub-county, these schools should be day schools, so that the children study and go home.
Otita ino tirisi parish alo primary school madialu jogo alo malia senior madialu senior madiki boarding ku kanukubani konzo talereko kanukubani nyaka nyazoreko school madiki antiki mwale no butusi ekinvi ondress yakua,
so that the government concentrates on classrooms, laboratories, teachers' houses, and paying teachers instead of sleeping and all that.
Ale didimu otitoti nezukini classroom bama sira laboratory ki bama reomboni kira bama febini baba kimuke afadria school lerki madiki muke te afaziba kizo pedi ile neko.
That was the plan to separate eating and sleeping and medical from the school to concentrate on teaching.
The radio tita panu lezu adikini balu mu emelu ba mimba ku ale mi uni azidisi midifo ale ne adarsi mi azinga mi sichenyi mi sende su miloni su.
Now I must move to my third point because I'm getting late. You see, all this we are talking about is economic and social infrastructure.
The
roads, the schools, these are all shared assets. We have been having a wonderful tarmac road here for a number of years now. We have been having a wonderful tarmac road here for a number of years now. But the question is, do you sleep on this tarmac road at night? Where do you sleep?
That they sleep in their huts.
In their houses.
Yeah, in their houses.
Now, that means the poverty you left there in the morning, if you go back, you'll find it waiting for you.
Kini ikadi akumiburu ku utusi ikafumwa chisingila diarale ikadidaku ondresi bibelelu akumiburu su ero dale kadialioni ni belelu awe anyumaria.
And it will be waiting for you until you say, welcome back, we are still here.
Idisuku aliordimia iya kuwa ondresi kini karibu mini aliordimia i.
And that's why the NRM, from the beginning, didn't want to confuse development, which is ours, road, electricity, school, hospital, with wealth. Wealth is mine, or my family, or my company.
The government NRM dini yo kini iyo bani angwezozu nzila arojo skulu ngondi malia mi iria mi bandirua dule mi to afazisi wale mi akusa zensi te afamani lesa siri lonyi ma otuza aku maiseliasi alu maisu robia ima mfuku ati ni angwezo even iyezonde.
So that's why we have been sending money in Tandikwa, NADS, Operation Wealth Creation, now PDM. We are clear that even if there is tarmac road and electricity and so on, if there is poverty in the homes, people will still be suffering.
Kininzila katwaditi arojo kaditi alio kangadia kuati mingakiria atandi maria. Iyo tibele sasa inyoti emioga etandikwa. Sasa divini PDM di ba
from 1966
irilesu ofu eriani
was which is wealth in your home.
So leba mane iyo azi angwezozu skuni suzu mivu akwere leba mane yo di kirili ba mane bini eta ba azi di rinde.
And where this person is, there is no tarmac road.
Pari mini ne churu eri maili kaliaziri.
For by the parent, because she had money, you had her speaking in English.
In eri tima tamba kirili eri majoti zoani lu tisi azini lesu eri tiozi azini lesu ozi.
And you had her saying that they are selling 900 liters of milk per day.
Enga eri lesu su liter toroaromi odu aranovosis.
So, this message from development.
Emini nebole odukodi iyo angwezozu azini lonyi suza akwedi lebama duyo de oporu de NRM ni iderle.
Wealth is personal, development is shared.
Lonyi riapa fipi mimi kuku aka lukumia.
Hello, you're most welcome to Wole Mixed Farm Limited. We are in Sel, Lamla Ward, of course in Maracha district. This is Wole Mixed Farm Limited, a farm which started in 2005. We have rabbitry, so we have a California here, we have piggery, we have poultry farming, we do insect farming here, especially based on the black soldier fly. We have apiculture. When I talk about apiculture, of course, we're talking about rearing of bees. We have greenhouses here, where I think we produce strawberry, some of the most delicious strawberry in West Nile. We also have fish, where we have a complete chain of farm. Wole Mixed Farm is one of the model farms in Maracha district, with an income base of over 100 million shillings, minimally, that is per annum. And that 100 million shillings, that is just the net. How do we generate this money? Of course, you've seen that we have our cows, and thanks to Operation Wealth Creation, these cows give us, we have 2 milking cows, they give us 30 liters of milk per day. So that translates to around 60,000 shillings, because each liter is at what? Is at 60,000 shillings.
That young man is here in Maracha.
Karile mini ne owole dai ere Maracha dia o kokoroa abindu village ya dia ido ivure iliele in tausi.
And from those activities, the rabbits, the fish farming, the cows which we got from Operation Wealth Creation, those cows, he earns 100 million shillings net after reducing costs, removing costs a year.
Karile mini ne de ere opegu matamba, ere au matamba, ere to matamba, ere bi matamba, ere pati mbeza deki sandi, ere bini yangu ore ndundu deki ore ndundu deki ribi ru deki sandi. Ijiribi bamia osubi tamano lori yashi inese debo ere sandi. Ani ere sandi suni milioni toro alo ele alo busi de dabanze usuru kala ni asibo dadi fipil ma jebari million toro alo ni Maracha emibu dia adini rekuba le kama jiminga emu amvudane.
Please, all of us, wake up. Don't
kirikirisi emia afi odu malia kwa emi nganga emi ingazi.
Don't let down your family to remain in poverty when you can get them out of poverty.
Iku familia midri kan ku akumidri kan ku enyati midri alio malia ko ikata sende PDM ridi su ikayu kilili mengalonyi sura.
But when you remain in poverty, you cheat your family, but you also cheat the country.
Ika alio malia mivindi chandi fe akumidri ni temivindi chandi fe kari.
Sade sedene pademo flag fe hero azine LC5 vo sade se amavule dichere karibule ne fe ne Sarisi tupida de award 4. Yes, Sarisi dene Honda Budri Waru Jennifer do the flag bo Engazo amavule chairman party vule His Excellency General Yoweri Kaguta Museveni. Madivini yo vini flag biara Maracha East constituency. Erdemu flag do amavule dile suruvule ribo.
Edare waye! Museveni waye!
I am former Commissioner Minister of Health. I work with Diana, Dr. Diana.
NRM oye! Museveni oye! Aliti oye! Aliti ni this style only of who flag bedri awadai. Sar sideni Honorable Uhuru Nelson flag bearer Maracha constituency. Erdimu flag duria ambovu asakiti ni abamborosi. Uhuru oye! Museveni oye! NRM oye! Emu pisar sira divini amabule flag bearer LC5 Honorable Wani Emmanuel. Erdi flag isuria amabule dilesurivu General Yoweri Kaguta Museveni. Wani oye! NRM oye! Museveni oye! Thank you. Azimu pida erdi amabule Youth Member of Parliament flag bearer Northern Uganda. Asakitiri ni abamborosi area izu. Honorable Chala Kapel. Amabule flag bearer Youth Member of Parliament Northern Uganda. Anjo dedi abeki voti amabule flag bearer nira avamborosi. Thank you so much, Your Excellency, for performing this noble cause of awarding our dear flag bearers with the flags. This is now a tool that we are going to use to canvass votes for you as the presidential candidate and all the flag bearers at all levels to ensure that Maracha wins by more than 95%. Our default Maracha asanga di amavule dilesuru rivuni avasitika ayanga flag yellow rinibua. Our default Saro. Sari Sidini amavule First Lady Mama Janet Kataha Museveni. Eridivini Muria. Tualu flag bearers bibudia. Our default Saro. Thank you so much, Your Excellency, for this gesture. They're now for a photo moment. Ekiti eda baria echezo ibadi mangukua baini le muzu asingazo ipe eli irozo alifrikali ni Asia chazo kalna ni alorebeleni giba mini nevo raki eri Honorable Wani Emmanuel Honorable Uhuru Nelson Honorable Diwaru Jennifer Honorable Aliti Tomu eki njuri ala NRM oye! Museveni oye! Diwaru oye! Aliti oye! Wani oye! Uhuru Nelson oye! Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, we are singing the anthem first order.
Hallelujah.
before Museveni, the body, I will get school, I will give you a chance. I'm not place to Maracha. I'm a dear Museveni. My dear Mangalo, members of parliament.
Yellow ability, stable stability, Votability, yellow ability, stable stability.
Inspiring Uganda.
Mechanized agriculture is developing in Amuru district to create a shift from relying on rudimentary hand tools to modern farming technologies. This area is a beehive of mechanized activity with various farms by investors. The government of Uganda, led by His Excellency Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, has created a good atmosphere for agriculture investors to bring their multi-billion equipment to this area. Operation Wealth Creation, headed by the Chief Coordinator, General Salim Saleh, has supported local farmers and promoted mechanization in the area.
My name is Amit Patel from Terra Agro Solution. Then my work is farming and planting and prepare rice, maize and soya. Uganda is growing too much because this land is very good land. I am happy to here to work. I am thankful for President and General Saleh is big help me provide everything and working here, and Saleh sir is given me too much power for the working here. Thank you for Salim Saleh sir.
Commercial ventures like Terra Agri Farms, Asili Agriculture Limited and many others are showcasing the potential of mechanized agriculture in Amuru by using modern machinery for planting, harvesting and spraying large acreages of crops like maize, rice and soya. This demonstrates to local farmers the benefits of moving away from manual methods.
Terra Agri going is very well. Uganda I am in almost 6 years here. I am working very well, and then somebody is outside. Even last my interview, so many people calling me from abroad, like London, like Netherlands, like South Africa, even Kampala guys, Amuru people, so many people is advise me for the farming and implement and mechanism. Terra Agri have a maize planter, soya planter and sim planter I have. Even I am selling soya, maize, even rice planter I am selling, harrow I am selling, I am selling plow disc, I am selling tractor, even selling, I am hiring for everything for my implement, tractors, machinery for harvester, everything I am hiring. I am sent to somebody have a hiring, I give you for hiring.
Today is a rice planting day at Terra Agri Solutions. At Terra Agri Farms, the UBC team gets to witness mechanized agriculture. A rice seed planter automates the process of sowing rice seeds precisely and evenly into a prepared field. The planting machine is attached to a tractor.
This tractor is going, your work is easy for commercial because this planter have every day 40 to 60 acre plant rice, even soya, even maize.
Before the planter is used, the field is prepared to provide optimal conditions for germination. The rice seeds are placed in the seed hopper, a container that holds and feeds the seeds into the distribution system. Then fertilizer is also loaded into the second container. As the planter is pulled across the field, the farrowing devices, a set of closing wheels, follows behind to cover the seeds with soil. This ensures good seed-to-soil contact for better moisture retention and germination.
Process first to come with the fertilizer and harvester here. I have a case combine, John Deere combine, everything is here. I have a 22 feet for a rice combine, a rice planter, 12 row in a soya planter, sprayer have a 24 meter. Again I have a other sprayer in a 18 meter. I tell everybody for Ugandan people, come here to buy, to hire and buyer. My landlord has like Stella Oketa. This is good person. There I agree with my landlord, have a good relation in the work, very good.
At another farm in Amuru district, at Asili Agriculture Farm, we get to witness mechanized soya bean harvesting. A combine harvester automates the entire harvesting process, including reaping, threshing, and winnowing into a single operation. It is equipped with special components for handling delicate seed pods to maximize yield. The front of the combine is fitted with a flex header, which has a cutter bar that flexes to hug the contours of the ground. This is critical for harvesting soya beans, as their low-lying pods must be cut as close to the ground as possible. The harvested material travels up a conveyor into the combine's main body. The crop enters the threshing system, where a rapidly spinning cylinder with rasp bars beats the plant against a stationary concave. A powerful fan blows air up through the sieves, lifting and expelling the lightweight chaff and dust out the back of the combine. The heavier, cleaned soya beans fall through the sieves. When the grain tank is full, a long side-mounted auger is extended to transfer the harvested beans into a waiting grain cart or truck. The seeds that remain behind in the harvested area are left to the villagers to pick and also earn a living to create a good relationship with the villagers. Seed storage is a very important step after harvesting. At Asili Agriculture Farm, we get to witness mechanized soya bean storage. Seed storage silos are durable containers designed to protect and preserve seed quality from moisture, pests, and temperature fluctuations. Modern silos can be integrated with aeration and monitoring systems to control the internal environment, helping to maintain seed viability for extended periods.
My name is Richard Asimwe. I work with Asili Agriculture Limited in Uganda. Asili Agriculture Limited was established in 2012, and it is specifically a grain company currently into maize and soybean. We are managing this farm. This farm is called Ome Farming Company, and it is being managed by Asili Agriculture Limited. Specifically, what we do here is strictly mechanized agriculture, and we do conservation agriculture in our farm to conserve the environment and the climate. And then we move our grain to our facility where we handle the grain, we clean, we dry and clean it, then pack and export to different markets, including Kenya, Rwanda, where we have different customers who buy from us grain. Mechanized agriculture is strictly doing agriculture with machines. Everything we handle, we use machines. At planting level, we do use the planters to plant, and we have a team of agronomists who set those planters depending on the rate that we want to plant the maize or the soybean. At times we also do some mung beans. And we continue using machines to weed our crops using recommended chemicals which will conserve the environment. And later on we go ahead to harvest using combine harvesters, where strictly we are looking at not losing much in the field. However much there is some gap still there where we are losing a little bit of the commodity of the products, but we are looking at zero wastages in the field by using combines. We harvest using those combine harvesters, then we load onto the machines and use the cleaning machine to clean and dry. Mechanized agriculture is the way to go, and I'm sure that's what Operation Wellness Creation is looking at doing. I know, just like Asili we are doing, we want to move the small-scale farmers into a medium-scale farmer or even large-scale farmer. And strictly we know, for the farmer to have much profits from the land, from agriculture, he needs to use mechanized agriculture and, of course, handle the commodity or the products very well to reduce on the wastages. Now, the rudimentary way of farming has led the farmer a little bit, has lagged the farmer behind, because the planting is not good. Mostly farmers who do not use mechanized agriculture will just use the method of spraying the seeds using the hand, or at times using the hoe. So the farmer may not know that in an acre he can plant 10 kilograms in an acre. You find a farmer is planting only 5 because he has no machines to do what? To cultivate. And at the end of the day, he's just receiving or harvesting something small compared to what he would have harvested. But for a farmer who is using mechanized agriculture, I can assure you in an acre of maize, that farmer is likely to harvest more than 4 metric tons. Because at Asili, where we are doing mechanized agriculture, currently we are harvesting 6 metric tons of maize from just an hectare. 1 hectare, about 6 metric tons of maize, or even more in a good season. So I believe that mechanized agriculture is the way to go for a farmer, if a farmer is to move from one step to another. The government of Uganda, I'm sure, is looking at helping the farmers. And that's why Operation Wellness Creation is there. Operation Wellness Creation, currently led by General Salim Saleh, is trying its best to help farmers with mechanized agriculture. The government of Uganda, that is led by His Excellency Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, is looking at mechanizing agriculture to all farmers. Now, this is being done through the Operation Wellness Creation led by Saleh, where all the farmers are now on the step of being supported to do mechanized agriculture. Just like you may see at a city where we have different machines. I know the machines cannot be afforded by small holders or medium holders, but they are equivalent of the machines. Like this is a sprayer, they are equivalent of the sprayers that can be afforded by those people. And Operation Wellness Creation is looking at that, mechanizing agriculture, and then when the products is harvested, it is also looking at linking the farmers to proper markets, good markets that will provide good prices to the farmer, so that the farmer can be moved from poverty to have some money in the pockets. I have always seen the government telling farmers to form groups, because I believe the government can easily fund these farmers with whatever machine in groups, but not individually. So the government is looking at making the farmers into groups. Even at us in Asili, we are trying to help the farmers with recommended inputs, but in groups, which is the way to go. I'm sure if people come together and they form a group, the government can easily help them. Can even start from giving them machines to use in the garden, and then the group, if they bring together what they have harvested, it can easily be marketed, because remember, it will be much. If a group has about 20 or 50 people and each is harvesting from an acre, the bargaining power will also be much, because they will have a lot of tonnages to put in the market. Then the government can link them to the markets, because the markets are there. Asili locally is buying, very many companies are buying, even exporters are there. But they are looking at buying a reasonable quantity of maize or a reasonable quantity of soybean, which cannot easily be done by one person, but a group of people can easily market their commodity through a group farming. Now, at Asili Agriculture, we are facing some challenges. One of the major challenges that we are facing is we do not have electricity. Like you've moved from Amuru headquarters up to here, there are no electricity. This is a big facility where we are handling over 10,000 metric tons of maize and over 5,000 metric tons of soya per season. That is about over 30,000 metric tons of grain altogether combined in a year. We really need electricity to boost our production. Currently, we are burning a lot of fuel to only dry and clean, and also use for other packaging in our facility. So that is a major challenge, and I wish it can be looked at by the government of Uganda, because around we do not only have a silly farming company only, we have different other farms, Noma Farm, Terra Farms, and other different large-scale producers who really need that power to help them boost their operations. Then the other challenge we are facing is wildfires. Now we have a problem that we are next to the park and animals keep on coming. So we have the community, we have people in the community who are hunters. When they're hunting animals, they move and set fires, and those fires end up burning our crops, they destruct our crops. Even themselves, they go ahead to steal our crops, which would not be a problem, but the fires burning our crops, you find it has burnt over 10 hectares of maize. That's a lot of money being wasted in the field, or even some machines being burnt because of wildfires. That is another major problem that we are having here. You can imagine a machine like this or a combine harvester of 8 metric tons capacity being burnt in the field. Of course, we already got one combine that got burnt in one of our fields, which has affected this company. Those machines are very much expensive. So if wildfire is set and the machine is burnt, it really it is a big destruction and a big loss to the company. Behind me is the Ome Farming Company processing facility. This facility is where we handle our grain. We are it in our different storage points, which are those silos, dry silos you are seeing. Then later on, when time reaches to take the products to the market, we remove it and clean it, then bag it, and then export it to our different markets in South Sudan, in Kenya, in Rwanda, and even other buyers within the country, Mandela Millers and others. World Food Program, they buy all our grain from here after cleaning. But the other challenge now we are getting at the processing facility is this processing facility still needs some boosting by getting a good pre-cleaner, so that now the products that we are marketing in the field can be of a high standard, can be very clean without any problem. Currently we have a small cleaner where we can only clean about 150 metric tons per day. We have a small dryer which can only dry about 120 metric tons per day. We would like to boost because our production now is going very high. Each and every day we are adding more blocks on the farm to produce maize and to produce soybean. So we would like to improve on its capacity from the dry cleaner to the storage points and to the burner or to the drying point. That's one of the challenges that we are getting. Formerly, when Ome Farming Company put this facility here, it didn't think that it would grow big. But like we are saying, the Operation Wealth Creation comes in and support. We are now growing big, and indeed the storage points, the handling points needs to grow, also needs to be improved. My last word to the government of Uganda through the Operation Wealth Creation, to the good General Salim Saleh, I request that if it is very possible, which I believe it is very possible, electricity be extended to this place of Ome Center. And if it is possible, we work together with the government like we have always done to also improve the lives of the community around us. We would like to grow as the community is also growing now. How can we help the community grow? Through Operation Wealth Creation, we can work with the community by recommending proper inputs to use, by recommending proper seed, proper chemicals which are of standard to use, and later on even buy their products, because for us we have the capacity to sell these products to different markets. If a small farmer holder or a medium farmer holder may not have the capacity to sell that product to a place or to a buyer with good prices, but we do. Now if we link together with the Operation Wealth Creation, we can really boost these farmers and they improve their production, which the government is looking at, because I'm sure the government is looking at helping the farmer grow from a small scale to a medium scale and to a large scale. Together, we can do something. Thank you.
The success story of mechanized agriculture by local farmers and investors is a great achievement for the country, and we Ugandans should protect the gains that the NRM government has achieved to this day under the leadership of His Excellency Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, and Operation Wealth Creation under the leadership of the Chief Coordinator, General Salim Saleh.
UBC, inspiring Uganda.
Exercise can't be sustained. Eating can't be stopped. It's even harder to lose weight. Come and give it a try. Genshikang L-carnitine chromium capsules. Plant extract, scientific ratio. Take 3 capsules each time. The active ingredient accelerates fat burn